Alright. Bakit wala akong audio though? Let me just double check. Open sound settings. Sounds. Alright. Recording. I got Live Gamer Ultra. Listen. Apply. Apply. There you go. We got sound now. What is this? Who's this? Pacquiao versus
opening stanza of this 12-round
Spence
fight. We have a guy here who shows a lot of head movement defensively. Now there's three pillars to defense in boxing. What do you make of moving your head?
Well, those three pillars is one moving your head, obviously, the other's blocking, the other's using your legs. When you're moving your head, usually you're looking to be aggressive. You're looking to get inside where you can do damage as well as make a miss.
A knifing left hand by Pac-Man. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it.
Sorry, just give me a sec. Just gotta make sure that we see everything. Alright. Multi-stream chat is on. We're on. Everything is on. My glasses are not on. Glasses ko lang kulang, pre.
And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And coming upon the halfway mark.
Morning, good evening. Sorry, sobrang late na, pre. Kaso wala eh.
Carries that punch away.
Yung mga trabahong inasikaso eh.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Pac-Man's well off the mark that time. Blocks that punch.
Oy! Ba't hindi tumama? Labo. Inotras yung sapak?
Solid left hand to the head.
Ayaw oh, inatras yung sapak. Huwag ganyan Pacquiao. Oh.
Last 10 seconds. Yeah, good work.
Ubos yung stamina ko.
Boxing IQ in that.
Dude, sobrang ubos yung stamina ko. Sup, Nikolai? Wait, sino ba mabuhati? Hi, he has cool pink gloves. He has some cool pink gloves. My followage, how's it going? Pa-shout out, Lods. Hi, Daniel. Carizal. Okay na, Lodi. Me, top fan, bro. Congratulations for getting top fan, buddy.
And talking about IQs, it's being led by that left jab, an educated left jab. A jab that talks a little bit, talks a couple languages. I mean, he's hooking off it, he's uppercutting off it, he's doubling up on it. Good job.
Yeah, good work.
He's a fast puncher, eh?
Blocks away that headshot. Good exchange. He fires back. He's pushing. Doubles up the jab. Double jab there by Pac-Man. Blocks that punch. Pac-Man's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Gets rid of that effort. Final 10 seconds. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Good flush shot by Pac-Man. Pac-Man's commitment to the cause
Get
of
up.
being the aggressor really had him in front in that last
You should
round.
fight Muhammad Ali. You can't fight Muhammad Ali with Pacquiao. It's not allowed in the game.
Number 3 is underway. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Pac-Man's almost got like a viper quality to it, doesn't he? He just gets in there, he attacks real quick, comes in, strikes before you know what hit you.
Yeah, he's very quick, and that is his style. He likes to get in, do his damage, and get out. Right now, his opponent can't match him with that physical ability. What he's got to do is try to time him on the way in.
Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch, and then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
He's punching the body, like he's really wanting to erode that body.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Pac-Man's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. He digs in with a left hand to the body.
Ah.
A little defense turns to offense by Pac-Man. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Not able to land the headshot. And round 3 comes to an end.
Keep the jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight.
He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter punching, and when you're counter punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Pac-Man's punch is far off the target.
What?
That's it, just like that.
Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Pac-Man's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
Excellent counter punch by Pac-Man. Pac-Man's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Halfway through round number 4.
Oh.
Pace yourself.
He's not connecting.
Able to land
So weird.
the hook to the head.
I don't know why it's not connecting.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
You know what? He's fast. This guy spends his fast, bro. I can't reach him.
Pac-Man's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
That's okay, let's go.
10 seconds to go in the 4th. Good looking counter punch. And we come to the end of the round.
Gotta be more careful.
Round number 5 has arrived.
In and out, in and out.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counter punching. You got a guy coming at you, No better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Well, he missed that right.
Nice work. Nice work. Focus.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know the range, know where the beginning of
So
the punch
tall.
and the end of the punch is.
Double up the punch it. What's the hook? Swing back.
You can't hit him. He's so fast.
Good left hand able to land, and he engages in the clinch. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Pac-Man's doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent.
What do you mean it's frustrating his opponent? I'm losing.
Right, and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
Let's see some more head movement.
Good scoring counter punch by Pac-Man.
That's what I like to see.
Pac-Man's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. Pac-Man's able to land a good, solid left hand.
Relax, relax.
Good flush shot upstairs. Pac-Man's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Keep pushing. Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Able to counter that attack.
Beat
To
us
the
with
belt
punch.
line he goes with a left hand. He missed with that headshot. Teddy, we know what the problem is. He's getting hit by left hands. Offer up the solution.
Well, Joe, there's three lines of defense. Either you're blocking punches, you're moving your head, or you're using his leg. The problem, he's not using any of those.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth.
All right.
And that's the end of round 6.
We're getting some punches
One
in.
of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Getting this,
Well, what
bros.
they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
Fires right back at him.
Pace yourself.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. Throws a counter punch there. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
Unable to land clean by Pac-Man. That is a serious counterpunch right there. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Accurate counterpunch by Pac-Man. Move! Goes up top again. And round 7 comes to an end.
Grabe, pagod na si Pacquiao. Ang kunat, sobrang kunat nga eh. I just noticed you've been using the left hand too often. Yeah, because that's his strong arm. That's why we use the left hook and left straight really hard. Aris, ang kunat nga eh. Grabe, makapikit na nga yung isa yung mata.
So
Di pa rin
7
matumba.
rounds are complete, and he's yet to put forth a true, sincere effort in this fight here, Teddy. I mean, he's been dropping rounds, giving rounds away on your scorecard. I would have to think that possibly he's going to have enough left in the gas tank to mount some kind of a comeback.
Yeah, well, you know, the problem is he's going to have too much left. He's going to wind up like that old axiom. Wind up in the locker room with too much left. You don't want to wind up in the locker room ready to shadow box.
No, you want to leave it here in the ring. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Pac-Man. Keeping him honest with a double jab up top. Pac-Man's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. One or two are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that 4-punch combination. Done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Good combination punching by Pac-Man. Pac-Man's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
Good return fire that time. Pac-Man's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. You can mark down another round for him there with his.
Wala na tayong stamina. Ano to? Sabi, favorite natin, baby bro. Miss you, brother. Already 4 years miss na kita.
You know, when you feint and you're going to throw something, you don't throw it. And then he makes a move, then you throw it. Feinting.
Dude.
That's the key.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Nice block by Pac-Man. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. He scored well after being hit himself. Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Nice work to the midsection with the left. A headshot blocked. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Pacquiao is tired, bro.
He just missed that shot up top. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Minutes gone by in this round.
Man, wala na tayong stamina.
Right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Good block by Pac-Man. Little head hunting with the left.
Away from the rope.
Wala na akong energy eh. Pahinga muna ng konti. Pahinga muna. Kala ko may tutumba ko siya ng early. Wala pala.
The halfway point of round 10.
Grabe, lalakas sa mga sapak.
Unable to make an impact there by Pac-Man.
Daya nito ah.
Keep moving, keep working the body.
Grabe yung ano. Saan talaga? Okay, ko naman magubos ng energy ngayon. Okay, ubusin mo na energy mo. Umaya ako babanat sa'yo.
Pac-Man's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Coming to the end of round number 10. 10 seconds to go. A well-placed left hand up top.
You got to land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing.
So is this the moment, Teddy? Is this the moment where he can press the action a bit? Because I know he's trailing by a significant margin here at the beginning of the 11th round on your scorecard, but he does look like he's capable of putting something forth.
Yeah, he does, Joe. This is one of those moments, if you're in one of those shopping contests you used to see on TV years ago, and the whole idea is to spend everything you got. You know, you don't want to be the guy left with money in your pockets. Well, he's got money in his pockets. He better go start spending it.
Well-placed counter punch by Pac-Man. Solid left hand.
Beat him to the punch.
Decision, hindi natin mananakaut.
Halfway through this 11th round.
Back to the body.
Puro body eh. Hindi tayo makalis oh. Tinatrap tayo oh. Kamagulo.
Scored well up top. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Oh. Puro body talaga. Ini-erode yung body natin para hindi tayo makapalag.
Devastating blow by Pac-Man.
Hindi ba babasag yung mukha nito? Buti nakikita niya pa yung mga sapa ko. Ayan oh, puro tiyan talaga oh. Wala. Paano to?
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own.
Wala,
And that's
no.
the end of round 11. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Cover your head, kid.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Blocks the headshot. Well off the mark by Pac-Man. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Able to dismiss it.
There you go.
Last minute of this last round. Good looking counter punch. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Committing up top now, he goes there again. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Able to cover up that gut. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Pac-Man.
Ah, so hard.
One-sided outing.
Well, this one is easy to score. At least it should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it. We send it up to the ring. That's a well-earned victory by Pac-Man. And it's nice to see when not only all three judges have it for him, but you're...
Sino kalaban? Sabi ko si ano, di ba? What's this? Lomachenko versus Pacquiao.
Scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. Pac-Man's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. You know, we hear that term sweet science an awful lot when it comes to boxing. And here we got a counterpuncher in front of us. But this style, this is the sweetest of the science, isn't it?
Yeah, well, this is kind of what you need if you're going to be effective as a counterpuncher, make a living as a counterpuncher. You need someone. You can't have a guy standing on the outside, you know, throwing a long jab at you. There's nothing to counter. You need him to come forward. Give you something.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Halfway through this round here. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Pac-Man swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
That's it.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Pac-Man's well off the mark that time. nice defensive guard there. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Pac-Man's proving to be elusive.
All right, all right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. We got it. Just keep doing it.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Nice, nice.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Now this is impressive stuff right here because he's showing us that he can counter his opponent perfectly.
And you don't have to be a big banger when you're a good counterpuncher, because now you're catching the guy coming in and you're catching him real clean, so you're going to be really effective.
That was not well targeted by Pac-Man. Halfway through round number 2. Pac-Man showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
More than one, and it's just what he wants. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Pac-Man's got to find a way to land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off to space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space, he's too far away. He has to get the right range.
Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, some good defense after a lack of it cost him. What an impact that left hand just made by Pac-Man. Pac-Man's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Not able to land the uppercut. How about that left hand? He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. He's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Solid left. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax.
Hasn't been a lot of distinct action so far that would give anybody a commanding lead in this fight. Although on Teddy's scorecard, you can see that he is up a round after 3 rounds. Unable to connect by Pac-Man. Accurate with the straight left.
this one.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Well-targeted left hand by Pac-Man. Pac-Man's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. He's doing a really good job here of being patient, and patient with a good reason, Teddy. You can tell he's got a counter-puncher mentality. What's the key to being a counter-puncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you, because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it. It's a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him in to throw a punch so you can make a miss, and then you have to alleyway to land something.
On the mark with the straight left hand. End of the round. And this is a little bit hard to take if you're sitting back at home watching this fight and saying, I just don't get it. I mean, if you want to win the fight, you have to throw punches.
Maybe he doesn't want to win the fight. See, you're taking for granted that...
What, is he scared? He's fearful?
Hey, everybody's scared. Anyone who's in that ring is scared. He's not controlling his fear. He's not taking it, and that's for people in all aspects of life, whatever they do. You have to take whatever it is that can intimidate you, and you got to put it on the side and say, okay, right now, I'm not going to let that get in the way. He's letting it get in the way.
The left hand coming into play by Pac-Man. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. Halfway into round number 5 here. Pac-Man's defense is paying off now. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 air spin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Not able to land the headshot, and he just holds on there. Pac-Man's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even, and I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Pac-Man's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch, because he just got hit by a good solid counter.
You need to block more.
Solid uppercut.
Unload. Unload. More punches.
He scores with the left.
Relax.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. There's a nice left hand able to get in. Pac-Man's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Hackman's leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Damn. Daya. Shucks, oh. Boom. Look at that. Damn.
1, 2, 3. He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
He missed with that headshot. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. And he returns on that exchange. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Let's see some defense.
Pac-Man's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. And round 6 comes to an end. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Well, we've seen the complete opposite, Teddy. We've seen fighters that when they've been knocked down, they become desperate or they completely close the door and get overly cautious. This fighter's fighting the same way he's ever fought.
Yeah, and that's either going to be a good or bad thing. That's the confidence that he's going to get it right, that he understands himself, that he's not going away from his game, from his fight, or he's going to pay an awful penalty for it because his opponent is going to pick up on that predictability and he's going to keep banging him with the same reason.
Pac-Man's throwing lots of punches and not many are landing, but what's that old saying, hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick?
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now, and at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
Move your head.
Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Pac-Man's hit by a counter punch there.
Left and right.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Pac-Man's got to deal with a cut cheek. And the round comes to an end.
Take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
Teddy, the start of round number 8 here, as we look at your scorecard, Pac-Man's got himself a slight lead, but still a lot of time to go here. He can't let off the gas pedal.
No, that would be the worst thing. Part of why he's ahead here is because he's on that gas pedal. What I mean by that, Joe, is his offense is keeping the guy at a certain range where he doesn't want to take chances. He doesn't want to do anything. He needs to keep that offense going.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that, great work there.
Need to block more.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Relax, relax.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Scored well with that straight left. Good flush shot upstairs. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Targeting that straight left hand. Pac-Man's making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
Now hugging on the inside. One, two jabs up top. End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes up strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here, too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was. And whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight. Finish up good at the end of the round.
Uppercut!
He missed that uppercut. Able to block and counter back.
Oh! What?
One punch power has ended.
Oh my gosh, what?
Can you believe that? There is no way he could continue on.
What the hell?
Done.
Dude. What the heck? That's messed up, bro. I've been working hard.
The fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this.
Alright, you know what? I'll fight you.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy.
I know, right? Crazy, right?
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. When you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a counterpuncher and was trying to, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the,
What the heck happened to that commentator?
trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a, when you trained a guy.
Hey, something messed up. All right, let's just rematch. It's a bug.
Everybody, glad you've made the decision to be. Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Pac-Man showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. A guy that has good head movement, is that a real learned skill or does that come natural?
Now that's something that has to be taught, Joe. I'm going to take a guy off the street, and I guarantee you, he'll go in there and throw punches. He might not last long, but he'll be throwing. But what he's not going to do is understand how to make a guy miss. That's something that's acquired, something that's taught.
Just like that, just like that.
Again to the melon. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Halfway through round number one. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Well, we just learned something here, Teddy, in this fight. He landed a beautiful counter punch, and if that continues tonight, this fight's going to be in his favor.
Yeah, and this fight might be over because when you land counter punches, usually you're landing clean shots, and sooner or later, shots that your opponent doesn't see. And those are the shots that say, good night.
Off the target by Pac-Man. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Now put him away.
Pac-Man's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. So as that round ends, it gives us pause to realize what has just taken place. And that is, we have one man who just separated himself from the other. He was able to stun his opponent, and you got to think good things are coming.
Well, they've been coming for a while, because I really think that those punches are a benefit from a couple rounds ago. He's been hitting with a lot of punches, and I think it's starting to take its toll, and you saw it there.
What? Why are my punches like super short?
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Pac-Man still feeling the effects of the damage that he took earlier. He is clinching more and more as this fight goes on.
Now he's got to be a little worried that the referee's not going to tolerate it. Maybe give him a warning and start taking points away. So he's going to have to find a way to kill some time, get himself better, but start creating some offense too.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Back to the body.
Good fighting, snapping shot by Pac-Man. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Get out of the way from those punches.
Pac-Man's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed.
Oh, it's
with
so
some
hard.
success. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
And round number 3 is underway. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Jump on it. Nice.
Good step back counter punch there. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. He just missed that shot up top. You see him holding on. Well-placed shot came after a nice defensive move there. Good block.
Oh, hands up.
Halfway
hands up.
through this round. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Go hit him.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Pac-Man's left landing well. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
It's so hard.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
He's so fast, bro.
Get out of there.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Pac-Man's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Parang siya nakakailag. Daya.
You have to be busy. This guy is...
We open up round number 4 here. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard, where he's up 2 rounds to 1. I like his work rate, Teddy.
You know, he's not landing all the time clean, but it reminds me a little bit of some of the old fans used to say to me, Teddy, Marciano, we love Marciano. You know, the Rock. He used to hit guys on his arms. He wasn't hitting them clean, but he was breaking their blood vessels. Excuse me for being so graphic, but he was breaking their blood vessels, and they couldn't keep their arms up by the time they got to the 8th, 9th, 10th round. That's kind of the way this guy fights.
Crashes home with the uppercut. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Blocking a score. Nice work with the left hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up. Left and right. Left and right.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Good shot there with that left. Scored well up top. Pac-Man's able to avoid that punch.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Oh, what a whiff by Pac-Man.
That's what I like to see.
This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Good exchange. He fires back. Pac-Man's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Pac-Man's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort.
Are you Lomachenko? Yeah, I am using Lomachenko. Kaltukan mo, Sir Jerry ka. Pasaway. Sa pare.
Looking good. He's tired.
We got it.
He's tired. He's got nothing.
The start of the 6th round.
Oh, wow!
Big punch put
Wow! Damn! Sige na nga.
1, 2,
What the heck?
3, 4.
What the heck was that?
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Nation up top. Comes right back at him with a left hand. End of that round, and what I take away from it is that he has a great grasp of what the judges look for. Good, clean, effective punching has him in control.
Well, that's what happens when you have a good amateur background where you're real calm. That's your office. You're able to see things. You don't see one way to hit a guy, not even two. You see 4 or 5 ways to hit a guy with the same punch. And he's showing that right now.
Left and right, left and right.
Not able to land the headshot.
Work the body kick. Body shot.
Pac-Man's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. So he went down earlier, and yet he's still fighting with the same kind of style, the same kind of disposition he was fighting with before the knockdown. If I'm the opponent, maybe that's a sign to me that, hey, maybe I didn't hurt the guy that much.
Kunin ni Pacquiao as an EA opponent. I know, right?
It's just very predictable. He can't change. And maybe I'm going to have a party tonight because I'm going to keep catching him with the same thing until he takes it away from me.
That's a good point. Pac-Man, oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches sooner or later.
Hindi ko mailagan. Oy, ayun na naman. Naku, tulog.
Well, he just went from
Patakas.
to Hunter.
And now he's
Grabe.
gonna track him down.
Sobrang lakas, pre.
You know, neither man
Sobrang lakas talaga.
so far, but one man has taken advantage of it. A commanding lead on your scorecard, Teddy, as we start round number 8.
Yeah, he hasn't been forced into a fast pace, so he's just taken what's been given to him. There's been a lot of picking there, the fruit at the top of the tree, and he's picked it.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own.
Relax, relax. Work the body, kid. Body shots. Punch! Punch!
Lands the counter. That now is time for an adjustment.
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Pac-Man's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. So he takes a breather between rounds after he just put forth more of the same punishment. Teddy, we've been sitting here all night long as he lands these thudding blows. You can just hear the damage landing.
Yeah, and I can feel them. Some fluids that I don't really want are coming onto my shirt.
Keep moving. Hey, let's go. You're not focusing.
Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back waiting for the guy to come
Let's
to
go.
him. So he's the one who gets his way.
Hirap. Galing yung umilag eh.
Pac-Man's rocked by a huge hook to the head.
That's it.
Left and right. It's okay, let's go.
And this round comes to an end. I think even the casual observer, the guy who doesn't watch a lot of boxing, can look at this right now and tell you he's winning this fight with ease.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the casual observer. I'm worried about the so-called professional judge. Time and time again, he's shown me that he does not know what he's watching sometimes. But you're right. In this case, it would be hard, almost impossible, to argue for the other fighter.
Fires right back at him. Scores up top with a left. Pac-Man showing us that he's aggressive, but this is not a good kind of aggression. You can be countered this way.
Yeah, it's a reckless aggression. You know, he's just walking in there, you know, with these big...
Do that again.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Good flush shot upstairs.
I really got it already. Dude, can we get, like, I haven't been using my uppercut well.
36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Back a right hand of his own. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. He missed with Pac-Man's hit by a big left hand. He's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Well, he ties up there. Eddie, I've heard you say so many times when you talk about upper
What the hell was
body and
that?
head movement defensively is, hey, don't worry about missing by this much. Just miss by a little bit.
Yeah, that's being a real pro. If you make him miss by too much, by the time you come back, to get the other end of it, he's not there. You're not going to catch him. You want to make him miss just enough. It's just as safe whether you make him miss by a mile or by an inch. But if you make him miss by an inch, you can come back and counter him.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Beautiful job of just timing things there with the counterpunch early in this fight.
Well, timing. I'm glad you said that, timing, because timing is connected to counterpunching. It was a beautiful job.
Damn it.
Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. A clean, crisp right hand by Pac-Man. So end of the round, a round in which he
We're
was able to
good,
get
I
to
think.
his man there, stunned him
That
there.
was a pretty good
Kinda
match
got
for us.
momentum now, doesn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, he does. And you know he's going to want to build on it. He doesn't want to get reckless, careless, but he's want to keep it going that way.
Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. To the head he goes with a left hand. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Fine fundamentals. Good counterpunch. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Pac-Man's just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. He just missed that shot up top. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
There you go.
Zoning in with the overhand left. Solid right by Pac-Man. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Didn't get it done going to the body there.
Woo! Damn. Naka-counter-attack ka, sir.
You're
Oo
throwing
nga eh.
punches, but your hands are down. Are you good?
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Pac-Man's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this,
Pac-Man's almost out of it there. He was stunned. And he clinches yet again. That's an intense jab right there by Pac-Man. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Come on, keep focused. Protect yourself.
That hook was well off the mark. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
See what kind of chin you got, bro.
Good return fire that time. Guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And that's the end of round 3.
Looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
Move away from the ropes. Double up when you punch. Doing great. Watch that.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. That was a miss by Pac-Man. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Back to the body.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Nice block. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own.
Keep moving.
Oh, with the left hand.
Oh no.
Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Pac-Man's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Now here's a perfect example.
GG, liked and shared. Thank you,
In
DJ.
a fight. He was able to stun his man in that last round, and you just get a sense that he's a bigger, better fighter than he was before.
Well, I agree with you, Joe. It's the accumulation of damage that's starting to get to him right now.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him, and really nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Pac-Man's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Good flush, straight left hand. That's a damaging jab. I know it doesn't seem like much, but that's a good, strong jab by Pac-Man. Pac-Man's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Pac-Man's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Uppercut.
Damn.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. That was fucking amazing. I want another round like that.
The start of the 6th round. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter puncher, but
Going for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
nowhere close, that punch by Pac-Man. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Watch that!
Pac-Man's hit by a counter punch there. He had his eye.
There you go!
Wow!
Oi!
Ruined in
What?
1 instance.
What?
Just
That was his
done.
what?
Fight over.
Dude, this game is broken. Oh, I don't know what broke this game, but look at that punch. Barely touched him. It barely touched him. Look. Dude, what? That is messed up, bro. That
His body, so you never
his
know what's
face
really
is
going
freaking
on,
destroyed.
but I
And that's
just-
no way.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1.
Lock! Lock!
1 sec. That is so messed up. I don't know how that happened, but
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A solid left hand by Pac-Man.
Get after him!
Halfway through this round here.
he's throwing a lot more punches this time. I don't know why.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss.
Oh,
Upstairs.
see? What the heck?
Pac-Man's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Out of the way for your punches! Move your head!
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath.
Oh, he's damaged. He's damaged. I got this.
Start of a fresh round, but I'll tell you this, Teddy. I don't know that we're going to see the end of this round the way he was damaged.
Wait. What the heck?
Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Big left hand.
Well, let him be.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice solid left hand scored by Pac-Man. Not able to land the uppercut. Now this is impressive stuff right here because he's showing us that he can counter his opponent perfectly.
And you don't have to be a big banger when you're a good counterpuncher, because now you're catching the guy coming in and you're catching him real clean. So you're going to be really effective.
He scored well after being hit himself. Missed the body shot. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And
Should
when he
be
looks
pretty
into his
beat.
eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy's listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do.
Pac-Man's dazed after that punch. Oh, boy, he is stunned badly. He is staggered and hurt and could go down. Teddy, what do you got to be yelling for encouragement if you're the corner?
Well, if it was a baseball game, I'd be yelling for rain. Right now, I want this stopped. But what he has to really get is a way to clinch.
Scores with the combo to the head. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Pac-Man's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Well off the mark by Pac-Man. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He's doing a really good job here of being patient, and patient with a good reason, Teddy. You can tell he's got a counterpuncher mentality. What's the key to being a counterpuncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you. Because
oh, that's gotta hurt.
Ah!
What a shot.
Did I get just knocked out again?
That knocked him down.
Look at how, dude, how hard Pacquiao punches. It's not what provided. I mean, given. I'm like,
After that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
I don't know what happened there, but freaking Pacquiao.
10 clicks of the talk. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes
Being like a Dark Souls boss or something. Pacquiao is like the boss in Dark Souls.
Well,
Like he just hits you with one hard one.
Is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you, and that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot, but keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
Pac-Man's proving to be elusive.
He's dodging. He's so quick to dodge.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that
Flash
exchange.
knockdown. I know, right?
Well, Teddy, on the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the legs, Joe. I want to see if they're steady, if they're firm, if he's okay. But the next thing is his personality, believe it or not. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar with someone, they have a few drinks, and all of a sudden they're a different person. You know they're drunk. Well, I want to see whether or not my fighter's drunk. If he starts rushing at the guy, starts acting in a way that he's never acted before, I know it's time to pull the plug.
Keep moving. Not able to land the headshot. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut.
His punches, though, are so freaking solid. It's just like it damages you like crazy. Even if you're like freaking ahead.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Good looking counter punch. 10 seconds to go in this round. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's two reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In his case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind, too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances, and some guys would rather not take those chances.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the...
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Halfway into round number 5 here. An accurate by Pac-Man.
Dude, he's punching so hard.
There, able to move away from that punch.
This is my last game, by the way. This guy is so hard.
Nothing there on the punch by Pac-Man. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Good job with another left hand.
Nice work!
Pac-Man's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Pac-Man.
Let's go. What are you waiting? You want this fight?
Yeah, of course I want this fight. Damn, how many punches can this AI Pac-Man absorb? I know, right? It's just crazy. This guy is nuts. This guy is nuts, bro.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old-time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now, his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Super two-punch combo by Pac-Man. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut.
Where's the body kick? Body shot!
Focus.
Scored well with the left downstairs.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Scored well up top. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Pac-Man.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Pac-Man showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand?
Damn, I keep on.
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do.
You know what?
There's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Pac-Man.
Wait, Easy's figured me out. He doesn't have enough energy to last, though. I'm pretty sure of that.
Pac-Man's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
But he keeps on targeting my torso, so I'm also losing energy. He targets torso first, and then he hits hard up top. Dude, I missed.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Halfway through the 7th round. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Pac-Man's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Damn it. Ah.
And he returns on that exchange. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts.
So hard. Oh my gosh, bro. Come on, Loma. You can do it.
Coming towards the end of the... Oh, and a big right hand lands. And that does it for this round.
Big punch there. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need
I'm losing?
Start of round number 8. Pac-Man's in control according to Teddy's scorecard. The busier guy, really, when you look at the totality of this fight. That's the way to describe it. He's been the busier.
Oh,
He
shoot.
gets to him with an
No, no,
uppercut.
no.
Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Oh, and
What? Dude, this is seriously my last game. I'm going to take a nap after this. If this doesn't work, I'm good. I'm good. Come on, buddy. Stand up, stand up. Let's see. I can't.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Shake it off. Let's go. Just get out there.
Dude, this guy is such a cheat. Such a freaking cheater.
Again.
Dude, I'm out.
Unreal.
I don't think I'll be able to stand up after that. Oh my gosh, dude.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
The halfway
Freaking
point of
Pacquiao.
round number 8. Good defensive skill.
96 rating Pacquiao destroying Lomachenko, lower weight class. Maybe someone should make a Lomachenko that's on welterweight. This guy is too lightweight.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. He gets off with a combination up top. Pac-Man's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Well placed, well. He missed with that headshot. Pac-Man's in control of things in his mind right now. Just look at that attitude over in the corner. You can tell they want a repeat performance of that knockdown round they just had.
I shake it off.
Comes right back with a shot of his own.
What, do you think you're still in control?
Pac-Man's punch is far off the target. Solid left hand to the head. Very effective with the block and then the score. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Each man able to land an uppercut. Defense easily turns into offense.
Oh,
Blocks
shoot.
a blow, sends an uppercut. We got a fighter who was knocked down earlier, who, as you can see, is still going about his business the exact same way. Let's turn the tables a bit. If you're opposite that fighter, what do you want to do?
What you want to do is just keep going. And hey, you know that old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, he's giving it to you. Keep taking it. Keep going to that well until there's no more water. If he's giving you an opportunity to catch you with the same thing, keep doing it.
Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape.
Yeah, you got him.
Pac-Man's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can. On the receiving end, did you see that? Late going here this round.
Finally.
Down. Can he survive it? And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Round comes to an end.
How you like
Saw
me
the
now,
knockdown
bro?
there in
You have
that
so
round. A
little
bit of a
stamina.
momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what?
I
It can
put in
also
the
be
work.
a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Damn.
Pac-Man's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
He's just a faster puncher, definitely.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
Yeah, he's a...
And now you see him scoring well with the right.
Look at how he recovers after those flash.
The way to do it, he feels to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now.
He's
It's about getting past this
what is
point,
this
surviving,
Pacquiao,
and
man?
then having a chance later on
On
to get
AI.
back to win the fight.
He recovered after those two ridiculous daggers.
Missed the target.
That's some fast recovery shit, bro. Yeah, I know, right? It's just nuts, man. I don't know if he's gonna get up from that, but I hope he doesn't. I'm about to rest, bro. This is my last game, seriously. Ah! Finally. Finally, freaking dude, that guy, this Pacquiao AI, man, it's freaking thick, bro. He is so tough. He's like, he has all the buffs, like all the items. And I'm like just level 1. We're crying out loud, finally. I know, damn. Dude, I'm like, I've been trying so hard. Dude, I don't know, man. It's like, it's just nuts.
I don't know why we're always so shocked.
Look at
We
how
just
how
you think we
the
learned by now
scorecards
that
are
anything can
stacked.
happen.
Like,
here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that, it's over by knockout.
Yeah, you need to go
it's
to
just
sleep, take a
crazy.
sleep.
I'll play with you guys again tomorrow or later. But for now, I gotta get some.